What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and we are back with another showcase video. So we're going to get around to Negasonic here. We've already done the other two that got their awakening with her, so she's the last of the trio. So we had Negasonic here, we already did Jubilee and Dazzler, which if you saw those videos, both Jubilee and Dazzler, they need a uniform, let's just put it that way. But Negasonic here, I mean, let's see if she could do any better. She has accumulation, which I don't think I know Jubilee didn't, and Dazzler I don't think had accumulation on her skills, so maybe that will help Negasonic out a little bit. But again, no uniform, so it's just the upgrade for her Transcendence and the Awakening here. And I don't have the best build on her, and that's just because, well, I mean, I don't really use her at all. But anyway, let's just go ahead and see. We've got all of the main stats maxed out. That's pretty much just from my cards, why we have max attack speed, crit rate, and crit damage. Then we've got her ignore defense and skill cooldown. And then her skills, as you can see, was it the third skill? Yeah, so she does have accumulation here. It is 0.7, so it is slightly on the lower side, but it's still pretty good. We have no type enhancement. We have a stage 6 Power of Angry Hulk. We don't have an artifact on her. And then for her CTP here, I actually didn't have any on her. So as soon as I booted up this recording, I was like, all right, what do I want to put on Negasonic here? So I refreshed myself on her skill rotation. She's definitely not damage proc friendly. So I was like, you know what? I have a ton of CTPs of Greed. So I'm just going to put a CTP of Greed on her. It'll give her a damage boost, but it's, you know, rotating. So not a whole 100%. We're not going to be able to conveniently time when the Greed is active with her kind of main DPS skill, but you know, it's better than just missing your damage proc altogether. So this should give her a little bit more oomph to her hits here, and hopefully she'll do okay. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, that is my build on Negasonic here. So I guess let's just hop in and see if she's going to be the best of the three or somewhere in between. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so here we are over at King Stage 9 for our first showcase of Negasonic here. We're using the same team that I always use in these showcase videos, and we are going to be using all dodge ignore strikers. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop in. And I have noticed that for some reason Stage 9 now has blade twisters. Did I just not realize that before? But it seems to be very irritating because it's messing up sometimes my ideas of the character, because I keep getting snared. All right, so we go boom, boom, boom. That was almost no damage. All right, blade twisters, can you? All right, now let's do the awakening skill. Okay. I mean, at least we could... Oh, is this gonna one-shot us? Oh, it didn't. At least we could see the damage once we used the, whatchamacallit, the awakening skill. I mean, she is tanking a lot better than, Dazzler and Jubilee. Dazzler and Jubilee were pretty much just getting one shot from that purple attack, and it didn't even seem close. Like, they were easily getting one shot from it. Whereas Negasonic here, she is just, you know, saying, heck with it, I don't really care. Just hit me with your best shot. And then she just heals up to full with her 5th skill. So she's got really good survivability, actually, despite being an older character now. And, oh, there we go. Now we got one shot after hyping her up a little bit. But as you can see, her damage is still really bad. Wow. Because we timed everything pretty much as good as we could, I think. Well, I mean, the Greed had to have been active during one of those rotations, so yeah, that's just really bad damage. All right, let's try going right to the 5th skill instead. It's okay. That was definitely better. Oh yeah, doing the 5th skill. Like, she's moving the health bar, but I don't think she's moving it any quicker than... Well, she's definitely doing more damage than Dazzler, but I think Jubilee was doing more damage than her. But I do have a really good build on Jubilee, so that might have been throwing things off a little bit. Oh yeah, yeah, I think Negasonic actually does have maybe the best damage and survivability. She was the most recent of the 3 characters to release, wasn't she? Or am I misremembering that? Because that could be why. But she definitely seems more impressive than them, but again, nowhere near usable in her current state. Definitely still needs a uniform or some kind of rework. Maybe it's because she has a CTP of Greed, whereas both Dazzler and Jubilee... Ooh, that was better damage right there. Look at that. Both Dazzler and Jubilee, I just had a standard damage proc on them. Well, not standard. I guess Jubilee had a destruction on, but still just a regular damage proc for the most part. Yeah, she definitely feels the best of the 3 so far, just from using her right there. But again, still not going to be able to compete in any of these stages. So now we can hop over to Null and just see what she can do at, what was it, like a stage 25, I think I did Jubilee and Dazzler on, right? Yeah, I think 25 because that was the first female stage. So let's go ahead and make that team real quick. All right, same team. Oh yeah, did we have any? There's a few dodge ignore strikers. And yeah, let's hop in, see if maybe she can do something here. Again, I don't remember Jubilee or Dazzler being able to get Null off the throne, or off the throne in at least a timely manner. So let's see what we can do here. I mean, I think she does a little bit better because she kind of has like 2 DPS skills. Both her 4th skill and her 5th skill can actually hit pretty hard. Well, relatively speaking, of course. So she has kind of 2 DPS skills, whereas Jubilee and Dazzler did not. How long is the cooldown on that 3rd skill? I feel like I'm waiting forever for that thing to get off the cooldown. Oh, it is 10 seconds. Ugh. Again, she still definitely feels the best out of them. I can't remember exactly how much damage they were doing. I think Jubilee was doing more damage because I kind of remember just sitting there with the channeling skill with Jubilee and his health just kept going down. Not quickly, but it kept going down, whereas this, we're getting burst, but I don't know. It's hard for me to remember. I should record all these on the same day instead of taking a break. Let's see. Like right here, this looks better. But then again, Jubilee's Awakening skill hit pretty hard as well. I remember that actually moving health bars. Uh-oh, we're gonna die from the poison. The poison! Get out of the poison! Where's my heal? Oh, there we go. But yeah, just using her, she does feel to be the best out of them in terms of survivability. Her skill rotation seems pretty smooth, but that's because I have Greed on. I don't have to worry about like a damage proc, so she definitely needs an activation type CTP on her, it seems like, in her current state. When she gets a uniform, you know, she could be more damage proc friendly, so we'll have to wait and see. But as she is right now, she definitely needs something like a Rage or Greed, or she can't use Judgment. So yeah, Rage or Greed to really get the most out of her. Yeah, so now let's move on to Giant Boss Raid. See what she can do against Dormammu. Alright, here we are over at Dormammu. We do have type neutral today, so that's good. She's not at type disadvantage. We're using the same team that we always use again for the showcases. So yeah, let's see what we can do against Dormammu. Alright, Negasonic. Now, hopefully she can, yeah, will she be able to survive this? We had already used our heal, but what's nice about her is, okay, so Jubilee didn't have any healing. Dazzler had a healing circle that she could put down. So, oh wait, we didn't hit 3, no. And Negasonic definitely has the best healing out of them. So there's that. That's why we can kind of tell that she was probably the most recent of the releases. I can't remember. Maybe she came out with Dazzler. I always forget the timeline here. Let's keep doing that. Here her damage doesn't look as impressive, because I remember Jubilee was actually kind of doing some damage very consistently to Dormammu. What, it took her 5 minutes to get to the phase change, and it took Dazzler 7 minutes, was it? think that's what it was. So yeah, let's see how long it takes Negasonic to get to the phase change here. Again, moving kind of slow. Why did the skill get canceled there? There should have been more to the skill animation. What the heck? Yeah, there we go. That was more of a full... That third skill being on a 10-second cooldown is actually very annoying. Do not like that third skill being on that freaking 10-second cooldown. Feels like it's messing up the skill rotation so much. Because what does that one do? Does that have the accumulation? Can I hold this down in these? I can. It does have the accumulation. Okay, there we go. Get some damage in. Alright, we're just going to start spamming skills now since the third skill is throwing everything off anyway. So might as well not even bother with trying to line things up too much. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I definitely like having that awakening skill active. That really helps out our damage. But alright, so now that we've kind of got an idea of what our damage looks like, I will cut back to when we get to the phase change to see just how long it actually takes her to get there. Then that will be a good comparison for her damage. Okay, so as you can see here, she actually definitely has the worst damage out of them, for Dormammu at least. It seemed like for World Boss Legend though, she wasn't the worst. She actually was doing better DPS than them, I thought, but... no, come on. But look at that. It took the entire time. We have 30 seconds left to get to the phase change. I'm pretty sure Jubilee did it in 5 minutes and Dazzler did it in 7 minutes. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Okay, she doesn't really do anything there with that. Let's pop this, that. A little bit of movement. Yeah, like 30 seconds and she didn't even do half a health, or she did only half a health bar, not even a full one. All right. Yeah, I mean, they're all very underwhelming. So 98.3% left. Yeah, good job there, Negasonic. She definitely has the best survivability out of the three, that's for sure. But yeah, still not usable. Where is she? There she is. Still definitely not usable. Hopefully all three of them get a uniform, because I definitely like all the characters. Big fan of all mutant characters in general, so I'd like them to, you know, get to a more deserved power level so we can at least use them in some of the content. But as she sits, again, just not very good. I really, like I said in other videos, don't like when they give someone either their Transcendence and or Tier 3 and don't give them like a new uniform to go with it, or some kind of rework to actually, you know, make the character more in line with the content that we have nowadays. So, oh well, it is what it is. That's Negasonic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.